Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day so far. It's 12 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday. Um, I'm just posting a quick update on Chantal. Um, you can see the radar here. The center of Chantal is actually off to the west of this convection that you see on the radar. It's already pushing storms onshore here. I wouldn't be surprised to see some water spouts come on shore today, or come close to coming on shore anyway. Latest update from the National Hurricane Center. Tropical storm um, force wind probabilities within 1 minute average of 30, greater than 39 miles per hour. You can see tightly clustered nearest where it's going to, nearest and to the right where it's going to potentially go. So you can see tropical storm force winds mostly on the right side right now of this storm. Rainfall potential still, this was created at 8:40 this morning, so it's still showing moderate risk of, slight risk of flooding days 1 through 3. Greatest risk of flash flooding risk is slight right here. Not much of that has changed. Tornado potential right now, you can see there's a marginal risk of let's look at this real quick. Probably tornadoes right along the coast there. Apologize for the noise there, sneezing. Um, I'll go over the severe threat out west in a different video, but you can see here tornado possibilities along the coast 2%. Nothing as of yet along the coast for tomorrow or the next day, but I won't be surprised to see um, tornado risk outlined here and subsequent updates. On the satellite, I want to show you this. This is a visible satellite. The center is somewhere just to the west of this convective mass. The shear that was over top of the system that was pushing um, all the storms off from the center is forecast to weaken, which it already has started doing, um, which is allowing this storm to maintain and maybe gain a little bit extra strength as it moves on shore here. But really, the biggest threat going through the next day or two is still going to be rip currents all on the coast here, as outlined by National Hurricane Center. Again, rip current risk. There's Chantal. You see the highest, very high. Just stay out of the water, please. It's just the easy thing to do. You don't have to get in the water to have fun out there. You can still watch it, whatever's going on, but you don't have to get in the water. You see the rip current risk moves further north into tomorrow as the storm makes landfall. Peak storm surge up to 3 feet. And for, low-lying areas, you may have some more that comes over, especially on the low-lying areas here as the storm moves your way. Here's the cone of uncertainty. Please don't focus, and other people have said this, please don't focus on the exact, this is just showing where the center will come on shore. The biggest impacts are going to be on the right side of the system. You can see where the center is here, and it comes on shore. And the most impacts are going to be on the dirty side, the right side. Tropical storm warning, all along the right side of this path here. I mean, it's almost guaranteed that you're going to have tropical storm force winds in the next 24 hours. As far as intensity goes, let's see if I can pull up any more recent hurricane models. Let's go back. The main model here, you can see infrared looks quite healthy, but we're still got low level center kind of half exposed on the left side there. Intensity. I would say that the models have, looking at this, have increased a little bit about the possible max intensity in this short period of time, given its current structure and being over the Gulf Stream. So I won't be surprised if it gets this one model. It's just a spaghetti plot showing all the model solutions. Most of them are showing it remaining a tropical storm for the next 12 to 24 hours as it moves on shore. Not a lot of new info as far as the track goes. I mean, tightly clustered the short term, but it's really dependent on center reformation, which could happen. Um, a lot of times, weak systems, the center will reform underneath where the mid-level circulation is or where the most convection is, and I have a feeling that's going to happen again. So we might see the shift to the right a little bit more based on new initial positions. Either way, then the next 24 hours, likely early in the morning tomorrow, the, the biggest impacts are going to be coming on shore. But over the next 24 to 48 hours, there's going to be rain, the possibility of severe weather along the right side of landfall. That is not uncommon for that to happen. So really just wanted to give you all an update on the tropics and what I expect. And if there's any really big changes on the 5 p.m. update, I'll probably post another one then. But like I said, biggest impacts really are the rip currents and possible severe weather. Winds are not going to be, you may not want to be on the beach when it comes on shore, but it's not going to blow your house away or anything. Storm surge, 1 to 3 feet, is not going to inundate every low-lying area. You just need to be mindful of that, not be out there when it comes ashore. Due to the southerly fetch, I'm sure that there's high surf and really rough surf and some higher waves and going. So I don't think it'd be a good beach day anyway. You can go out on the beach, but just don't go in the water. You do that, and you're going to be safe. Plan some indoor activities, or plan around what you're seeing on the radar, and you'll have a good weekend. So, just be safe out there, everybody, and I'll post another video later today.